Good damn afternoon, Americans. Jericho Green here with you once again. Make sure you give me a follow on Parler at Jericho Green. Follow me on Parler at Jericho Green. I upload my videos here and then I also upload them on Parler. It is a platform with no bullshit, and that's all we ask. So, first of all, this is how silly shit is, and this is how hard up for something to do with their time that Hollywood is. Because the garbage ass governor of California, California. I'm so used to talking about his garbage ass, but don't worry, he's garbage too. But the garbage ass governor of New York got an international Emmy. It's for his news briefings about his COVID press conferences. They said that the president of the Emmy Association Board Committee, whatever you want to call them, said that his COVID press conferences were so riveting that people were tuning in from around the world to hear what he had to say. So I wonder if you stuck a microphone in the faces of the family members of all those old people that he marched into the fucking old folks' homes to their deaths, I wonder if they would be applauding for his new award. How garbage is your content? How sorry is the shit you're putting out? And how little does this award mean that you gave it to a failed governor of a state because of his press conferences? And it said that he brought that tough New York feel to his fucking press conferences. Man, stop that shit. He does not represent the tougher side of New York. Get the fuck out of here. Why? Because he was talking tough to the president? Because he was talking about, hey, if he came here, he'd need like a fucking army. Man, please. If you ran up on the president aggressively, man, Secret Service would Swiss cheese your ass so quick. You know, like you're some fucking tough guy. Shut up. You're like a little dog behind a fence, barking all crazy because you know there's no way that big ass dog on the other side could get a hold of your little bite-sized ass. He brought that tough New York feel to the press conferences. What does that mean? Anyway, what is that? What's the New York? What, did he have a fucking, he had a vest on and a hard hat, and he was spilling mustard on his fucking shirt? Is that New York? But with that piece of shit in charge, you guys are losing that tough New York edge. You're becoming more like California, man. Hey, man, why are you acting like that, man? They just want to come here for a better life, man. That's what this country is bookended by. A fucking stupid-ass, granola-headed, dirt fucking hippie and a fake-ass tough guy from New York. So, hey, guys, all you actors out there trying, struggling, sacrificing, studying scripts, memorizing, so you can maybe get on TV one day and get an Emmy award, don't. Why waste the time? Just be a failed, garbage, corrupt piece of shit, and you can get one just as easy. Even easier. Come on. How do you give somebody an award for the way they handled a pandemic when they caused the death of thousands of old people? I don't know. I don't get it. I don't remember falling down this rabbit hole. Hey, we're tough here in New York. Hey, shout out to New York, man. The people, you guys are fine. But much like a lot of other states, it's the leadership that's all fucked up. So, the people of Chicago are speaking. So the airports today were packed, and they probably will be tomorrow, Monday, Tuesday, maybe even Wednesday. Because people of Chiraq, the inhabitants of Chiraq, the Chiratians, are leaving in droves. Because people want to go to free areas where they can congregate and get together with their family in any number they want. Not this many people, and that's too many people, and only 6, and put your mask on. You know that stupid shit? I told you, California is the petri dish. Gavin, bang your wife Newsom, rolled that bullshit out about a month ago. Now you see all these other states following his lead. That's how it goes. With all this shit where you're like, man, there's no way. Man, nobody would ever do that. Man, they wouldn't do that. Man, who would let them do that? There you go. They try it here, it works, and here it comes to a city near you, to a state near you. And I read a report, and it said, fact check me on this, but it said that 1 billion people have flown since the pandemic started, and out of that billion, only 44 cases, only 44 cases have been traced back to air travel, have been proven to have been caught or contracted while traveling on an airplane. So let's see, 44 out of 1 billion. So if you were in a group of 1 billion people and they said 44 of you are going to get a disease or a virus, that you have a 99, from a 99.5 to a 99.99% chance of walking away from it free and clear, probably immune from ever catching it again. Every single one of you would be like, yeah, that's cool, because the chances of you catching it, come on, what is that number? 0.0000000 to the 10th power, 0.1% chance that you would catch it. Of course you would take those odds. And of course a lot of those Chiratians are taking those odds. Jericho, why do you call it Chiraq? Well, in case you didn't know, Chicago, for the 6th year in a row, is the #1 most rattiest city in America, according to Orkin.com, org, whatever it is. They rate these cities every year, and for the 6th year in a row, Chiraq is the rattiest. That's why I also call the mayor of Chicago Splinter. Now, if you don't know who Splinter is, Google that shit and get ready to laugh. But they're saying, fuck you. What are you talking about? We can't be with our family here. We'll go elsewhere. Same thing when you guys start jacking up taxes. I can't get a fair shake here. I go elsewhere. People aren't going to put up with this shit. You guys have been pushing and pushing and pushing, but pretty soon we are going to push back, like the Orange County Sheriff's Department. Gavin, decreed these ridiculous fucking mandates, this lockdown light, where starting today, Saturday, November 21st, any movement, as they call it, movement gatherings between 10 p.m. and 5 a.m., they can't happen. No travel, no going out, no doing this, no doing that, no going to get your favorite late night snack after 10 p.m. Daddy says no. But the Orange County Sheriff's Department, they're also saying no. They said, we're going to put our officers toward helping the community, answering 911 calls, so we're not enforcing this bullshit. We don't have the resources. We don't have the time. That's how ridiculous it is. Now, if this is a real pandemic, don't you think this sheriff's department would do what it could to enforce the curfew? But since it's not, since the numbers don't reflect that, they can't do it. They don't have the manpower or woman power or whatever power. So they're saying no. And you're going to hear that a lot more echoed across the country. People are tired of this shit. You tried your lockdown bullshit. Remember? We did that already. I haven't had a curfew since before I could shave. Curfew? Who the fuck are you talking to? We are grown-ups. I got the tax returns to prove it. I got the bills to prove it. I got the kids, the job, the gray hairs to prove it. So don't tell me I got no fucking curfew. Do we share blood? Do we share a last name? Then fuck off. I'm not 15. You are not my parents. Now, to check in on the election that is still ongoing, in case you're wondering why I don't talk about it every day in every video, I think this is a safe space for honesty. Honesty lives here. And to be completely honest, it's too fucking much. Every 5 minutes, something comes out. This is being recounted. This person did this. They got a whistleblower, a witness. Too much. Not that I don't care, but I don't have the time. This is not the only thing I do in life. I give it as much time as I can. When I turn this phone on, I give you 100%. But there's just too much, too many developments. 24-hour news cycle. There's always something happening. When major shit happens, believe me, I will be here to talk about it. But there's just a lot of shit going on. And until I hear it from either if it goes to Congress or if it goes to the Supreme Court, and until I hear an official word, this thing's still alive. This is a live ball. I don't give a fuck what you call Joe Biden. Biden is pervertus. That's what I call him. That's a sign. That's a Latin name for him. Biden is pervertus. You call him president-elect. Speaking of, there's a video I posted on my Facebook page and my YouTube page under community. There's a comedian named Kyle Dunnigan. He does that face swap shit where you can put a celebrity's face over yours, and he does impersonations. Man, this shit is hilarious. Check it out. But Biden is pervertus. They can call him whatever they want. President-elect, Biden's meeting with these people, Biden's going to do that. Congress wants Biden to this. Man, I don't give a shit. You got to be crazy as hell. You got to be nuttier than squirrel shit to get your directives from the mainstream mediocres. So I don't. So until I hear an official word, the game is still going on. Because we've never seen anything like this before. There's always corruption and cheating and voter fraud in every election. This is not unique. It's not new to this election. What is unique, what is new to this is the widespread acceptance and condoning of it. That's the problem. The condoning of such behavior, the exception of it, the what's the word I'm looking for? The encouragement, the encouraging of it, pushing people to do this. We've never seen this before, but to these crazy people, to these sick fucks, they think they're really fighting against Hitler, a dictator. They believe that. The rest of us are sane and normal, and we laugh at that kind of shit, but they don't. You've seen someone on TV, on the internet, on Twitter, on Instagram. Trump is like literally Hitler. You've seen that shit. They believe it. So all these things they're doing to fight it, cheating, harassing, assaulting, all that shit, it's okay. Because they're up against such an evil thing in their mind. So all this shit, of course, is accepting of it. To them, who would be against it? To them, this is what we have to do. Remember the punch a Nazi? Remember that? Remember not too long ago, as in maybe a week ago, if that, Ilhan, the Somali devil agent Omar, Congresswoman, I'll fuck your husband if I have a chance? Remember her coming out and calling Trump rallies Klan rallies? So they think they're facing the Klan. So someone who would enact that kind of evil on another person, you should be able to do whatever they want to them. Here, this will put it in perspective. It's a bit extreme, but this is how it is in their sick mind. They look at Trump the way, and his administration, and the threat of him being in power for 4 more years, in their mind, they look at it the way normal, sane people look at perverts or child molesters. Who's against killing them? Nobody. Who's against smashing their skull on a fucking rock? Nobody. Who's against throwing them in a wood chipper, feet first? Nobody. Who's against putting them in a room with a bunch of aluminum baseball bats and the family members of the victim? Nobody. So that's how they see it. They see it as, who would be against taking Hitler out of power? Nobody. So these are the kind of people telling you that the election is over. These are the people telling you that Biden won. I can't believe people like that. They're all fucked up. So till I get an official word, until that big old fat Mark cart driving lady sings, I can't do it. So when something major develops, come check me out. I'll be talking about it. But until then, there are other things going on, like getting home to my beautiful wife and kids. Some family members of ours are having an outdoor movie night. We're watching Elf and they're serving pizza. That is America. But you know how it goes. I try to be done with the left, but they just won't let me. Please subscribe. Hit that notification bell, because every time it rings, a piece of shit liberal cries. Get your Jericho Green notification tone. Link in the description box. Utilize the PayPal link and the Teespring link to get your green gear. I am Jericho Green. Man, I'm out.